Hello Stephanie, thank you for the question. Stephanie's question today was, my dog excited pees only when friends that own dogs come over, with or without dogs. It's odd. This is a question that's a little bit trickier to answer because I'm not there to witness and see what's going on. My guess is that the smell of dogs may trigger her natural instinct to become submissive because she's not a natural pack leader. She's more of a submissive dog. Basically, people sometimes don't realize that we have a lot of power over the dogs based on our energy. She's definitely, it sounds like, a more sensitive dog, so pulling back and really giving her space and ignoring her is something that you can try. Even when you yourself get home, try and stay relaxed and calm, and don't give her too much verbal attention or make too much eye contact. These are things that can really translate as dominance in the dog language. So yeah, to address your specific issue, the most important thing is that your dog understands the hierarchy in your home during activities, during the walk, and that you've really established boundaries in your home so that she knows where her place is, and give her a job so she knows what her role is, because once a dog has a role in your home, they feel more relaxed and less inclined to be timid. In the case of submissive peeing, it may help to establish that hierarchy with people that are coming to the door. So not only do you have to establish it in your household, but every time someone comes into your home, there's a shift in the hierarchy, and any dog is going to feel mildly intimidated by this, simply because the hierarchy is shifting, so they're wondering where their new position is. So it's your job as the pack leader to let them know, and the best way to do that is by giving them a job and giving them instruction whenever people come. So, like I said, it's really difficult for me to explain this stuff without me coming and assessing the situation and analyzing to see how much control and what kind of pack leadership you have over your dog. So before you even try and do any kind of rehabilitation or teaching or correction of any behavior, it is so important that you are the established pack leader, that the dog listens to you, respects you, and once you have that and you achieve that by establishing boundaries in your home and giving them proper exercise, then you can try the following for your specific issue. So when someone comes to the door and you know that it's somebody that has a dog or smells like a dog, make sure that you're asking your dog before you even open the door to stay back away from the door. Almost make an invisible bubble where she's not allowed to enter. Or almost draw like a line where you don't want them to cross, and you do that by not talking to them, but by simply using dog language of body language, like do not pass, almost herding them away from the door. And once again, it's a lot easier to demonstrate this stuff than to explain it. But what you're doing is letting the dog know that you're in charge, you're in control of the door situation, and you're going to take care of her by taking charge of the people that are coming in the door. Secondly, have her sitting calmly and in a more balanced mind before you even open the door. So sometimes it's a good idea to let your guests know ahead of time that it might take you a few minutes before you open the door, but once you have the dog calmly sitting outside of your boundary, then you may open the door. And when the people come in, make sure that the dog is still sitting and being calm. If not, just continue with corrections and body language and herding her back. And what you're doing here is you're letting her know that you're the pack leader. You're taking control of these new beings that are coming into your home. Have your guests sit on a couch or at the kitchen table or wherever you have them, and until she has calmly just kind of laid down and is not worried about these new people being in the home, and you can observe that by her just being relaxed about the whole situation, then you can give permission to your guests to invite her over to them. So she's coming to them. When she does make her way over to them, then really try and tell them the entire time to not make eye contact, not touch her, not talk to her, until you've given them permission to call her over. And the reason why I always include that step in teaching dogs about people coming into their home is because, yes, we can say, nope, you can't go to these people, I'm blocking you, but at the same time we need to teach them what we do want them to do, and we want them to be calm and relaxed about the situation. And you as the pack leader, that's your job, to create that calm and safe environment for them. Plus, you're also giving her a role that she's learning every time someone comes over. My job is to just sit back and be calm, and then wait until I'm invited to come and have interactions. And I really strongly feel that that's going to solve the issue of her peeing. If she does have an accident while you're doing this, do not get angry. Just very calmly place her outside or wherever you want her to pee. And yeah, hopefully this is going to help you have an idea of what you need to do to help her